leadership around NT. It's a little off today. We can go ahead and tell you that D has resigned. I'm not even sure how I feel about that. We want him back. Like, if y'all please like reach out, let him know how bad we want him back. But for right now, we're gonna have to figure this thing out. So tonight we're reviewing Force, Power Book 4, Force, Season 1, Episode 7. Before we get started, we need y'all to smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the like button, please. So, we like to call this show Tommy. Tommy starts with a club scene. It's one of them clubs. That ain't my scene. That's
I can't do that. That kind of club will cause a seizure. Ain't nobody.
Headache. Yeah, I can't. That ain't never been my thing.
That with the alcohol?
I never have liked that thing. That's never been my thing.
Not
y'all be high,
alcohol.
different kind of high. But anyway, so they're in the club doing that thing they do. A sexy Latina girl walks in. She rolls up to this dude in the VIP. He has this girl sitting with him, but he tells her to get up. He lets homegirl sit down. She basically don't have a whole lot of conversation. Slides the Delia on her lips, kisses this dude. And he orders the whole freight. I don't know how much is the freight. First, of course, he did the whole thing where, it was so amazing, like a matter of seconds. Holy Jesus, usually Jesus gets involved and he wants the whole freight. What is a freight? How much is that?
Semi truck for? I don't know. That's what I call a freight.
A semi truck full?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a lot. I don't think we got a freight.
No, they ain't got no freight.
So it's sexy girls all over the club kissing people with Dahlia. They just, all over the club with glowing lips and whoo. I was stressed out. I had to go. It was a lot. Tommy meets up with Claudia back at the crib. They just still discussing the distribution plan. Tommy wants to basically get the shit out there everywhere for the streets can want it. Like, he's ready to make the demand before he got the supply. I don't know. It's a gamble because apparently Dahlia is really expensive to make. Not surprised. So it's kind of difficult to get it to the masses if it's, if everybody can't afford it. So it's going, I guess, burn itself out. But that's her, that's her whole thing, her idea. She want to keep it high class. It's that whole same elitist attitude. Like, the common folk can't even get high like the rich folk can. So
well, I'm like on her side. Don't cheapen it up.
He trying to get money.
He gonna get money. You keep it with them rich folks. You gonna make a lot of money.
They got it, right. But
don't cheapen it up.
It goes. I guess I see it both ways. I guess they can keep the Dahlia for the rich folks, like the expensive version, but he needs a version for the streets. He ain't saying that's gonna be for the streets, but he wants a version for the streets. It's like, you go to Neiman Marcus and you get you a Gucci bag or what have you, Louis Vuitton, and it's authentic. Or you can go to Canal Street and get you one of those. Either way, you got your Gucci bag.
You start messing with the street, you go to jail.
Yeah.
You keep it with the rich white folks.
Yeah, that part is true.
And ain't nobody gonna tell, because we all gonna be like, it'll be years before. Tommy will be old before somebody snitch. Crackhead gonna be like, hell.
He's thinking the man way. He wants to be in charge. So he's trying to run things.
Tommy need to listen.
He doesn't listen. I don't think that's ever been a thing. He always been hard-headed.
Never.
He ain't the only hard-headed one. Diamond and Jannard, They meet up with homeboy from the Chi. Now, I don't know his name yet, so I'm gonna call him Chi-Town. Chi-Town, I guess, is one of the homies. I think at some point he had been locked up too, so him and Diamond, went away, started some time to understand what that's like. Chi-Town was around when Diamond was in charge, and he's been around when Jannard being in charge. So, they're bringing him, homeboy, back in the fold with the family, CBI, and he's ready. I mean, they need it. So while they sitting there chopping it up, Young Boy and Young Dread come flying through the door. They got a great idea. Just the idea. Young Boy got a cousin out there in Indiana. And, they want to start running, the business out that way. And they want to be a, courier. Yes, that's what they want to be. All I can think of is we finna get these two clowns some bricks to carry from Chicago all the way to Indiana. Like they getting pulled over just because they look like how they look.
Right around the corner from the spot, they're getting pulled over.
Well, Denard say that's a good idea. He liked it. Homeboy, got the hookup. Diamond is like, no, that's stupid. I'm not.
Denard like anything. He come across so stupid sometimes.
He's getting high. I don't know how he's been doing this for the last.
That's why, because he high.
Because even homeboy was looking like,
right.
I feel like he's feeling things out, but he comes across like two things I think about Chi-Town. I think in the long run, he's gonna be more leaning towards Diamond and his leadership because he see how wild Jannard is, or he gonna try to take advantage of the divide between the brothers where he can slide through and do deals on his own. Like
we know Chi-Town gonna be something big because he ain't
gonna do something.
Him in there.
Yeah. So
that's the look.
He's noticing the power struggle, and there's definitely a power struggle between Jannard and Diamond because every time something comes up, they make a decision, one say yes, one say no. They usually never have the same feeling about anything,
right,
at the same time. So they all, in the barbershop, they leave the barbershop. Not too much hair gets cut. I ain't seen no hair getting cut. I seen some coochie get cut, but I ain't seen no hair getting cut up in the barbershop. But that's another subject. Anyway,
okay.
Before they left out, Jannard pulls Young Dread to the side and he's pressing him about Tommy. I don't trust you. I asked you to do a job, and Young Dread is like, I gave you your money back. I just told you I wasn't trying to do that. Well, if you want me to trust you, then you're gonna have to do the job. I want Tommy. I want to know where he is tonight. So you need to go do that. Young Dread say, okay, but we know that ain't what he's about to do. We got Flynn back at the spot. He's looking at some paperwork on lung cancer. So we knew it was something serious. That's what it is. But he chooses to ignore it and, tosses the paperwork into the fire, I guess. No paperwork, no lung cancer. That's how he's looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
So Polly walks in and Flynn fills him in about the whole situation about the Serbs. Polly's like, why is we fighting with the Serbs? Where did that come from?
The Serbs are our friends. Why are we fighting?
I'm over here getting pulled over by the feds, and you over here starting wars with the Serbs. We're not even as strong as we used to be. Flynn is like, they came after my son, so I had to make sure, I let them know we're not doing that. And I'm Flynn, and I'm a badass, and I can take on the Serbs by myself if that's what I need to do.
Okay.
Probably got a headache. He about ready to go take a nap.
He made some little dig,
yeah, something about the kids, I got control of my kids, as if to say you ain't got
that's what a father do for his son or something.
Right.
I was like, oh, you get dirty, huh? One minute you was sitting up there telling him he had a chance. Now he ain't shit as a father because he ain't.
But when people get sick like that, they start being mean sometimes. Not everybody.
He just mean anyway.
He was already
so
mean.
He double mean.
Extra, yeah.
Right.
Poor Victor, he's over at the crib. He wakes up to a note from Claudia. She dipped. She's like, your family ain't never gonna accept this. This, we're just kidding ourselves thinking we got, gonna be able to do something. So I gotta go and get my head together and figure out what I want to do.
Mm.
And so he texted her, or called her, like, she's not answering. She gave you the goodbye letter. This is it. What it is
Instant.
right here. So now he's sad. I wonder, like, is she feeling like the family is the ones that were shooting at her? Because I know when they start shooting, let me tell you something. If we're walking down the street, me and my love, and folks start shooting, I'm gonna have to reevaluate the situation.
That's
Now,
what she thought. I think that's what she thought it was.
she's like, is this what my life is really gonna be? Because I don't think
Mhm.
I'm not mad at that. Plus, they offered her a bunch of money to leave, so she might have been like, you know what? I'm the F out of here. So Tommy talks to the science kid, the science lady. She letting her know, basically her and Eliana, letting them know, because Eliana is right there in it. Whatever the science lady is doing, Eliana is right there trying to learn it all. So
That's her job. She gotta learn to take it out.
yeah, she's into it though. She's into the whole science of it all. But he's letting them know his plan, like to break it down and make it, a cheaper version for the people. Claudia wants to keep it classy, and the science lady thinks like she's right. We do want to keep it classy. Tommy was like, we need to make this available for everybody. So we're gonna make a cheaper version of it because it's just too hard to recreate Dahlia in a mass, situation. It's too expensive. We ain't gonna be able to do it. But Tommy says go. So they sit there looking at each other crazy. But at the end of the day, who wants my way? Raise your hand.
I'm like, don't ever let that girl, get your formula. Cause as soon as she learn it, you dead, girl. They gonna act like they don't have no use for you.
But she already said, like, at the end of the day, if she can't figure out a way to do it, she already knows too much at this point. So we can't just now let her go. Look, I told that girl to join the team last week. Join the team, be a team player, and then you can exit on a different note. Now they look
Yeah, ain't gonna be no exit plan. Tommy don't leave nobody. He didn't already let you know that. Don't nobody walk away clean.
Well, then I work for y'all. What you want me to say?
Right, because ain't no leaving.
But I'm just saying, like, if she at least made it seem like, yeah, I'm on board, then your chances is then better. Because right now, you can't be an enemy, you can't be a hostage. I think she's learning that. So Gerard and his new crew are hanging out in the dungeon. I want to know why they're always in a freaking dungeon. Like, Gerard, your situation ain't even pimp. Y'all some grown ass niggas hanging out on a raggedy, stinking ass couch down in the bottom of the barbershop. What are you doing with all this money? You don't have no pimped out crib?
He did when they first moved there. Remember, I was sleeping on the floor.
Right. Why are they never there?
They're never there.
Anyway, they in the bottom of the doggone barbershop. Chi-Town, he expresses the fact that he is not comfortable with moving forward with the whole Indiana plan behind Diamond's back. How is that gonna work when Diamond finds out? And, Gennard is all on some, forget that nigga, he don't know what he's doing, I'm in charge, So that's what that Shy is kind of still like, he ain't saying nothing, he just leaning back, trying to see what's up. And Gennard is ignorant, that's what's up, he's not right, that's fine.
Yep.
And power hungry. So Ileana has, she gets a science lesson. Her and homegirl are like actually bonding, they're becoming great friends. But the science lady is like, look, I can't stay in here. I'm gonna have to go to work. At some point, they're gonna be looking at me. I don't miss work. So Ileana is like, call your work then. And, call them. Who's your boss? So the lady calls her work and Ileana takes the phone and then she has all of a sudden this accent from out of nowhere and hello, Science lady can't come to work today. Unfortunately, she's experiencing some health problems and well, I can't tell you what that is because according to HIPAA laws, I can't share that, but she's on, she'll be in soon. What is the boss gonna say? The nurse lady called and said,
Nothing. The nurse then called you. You like, oh girl, something wrong with her.
I can't say nothing, right?
Right.
Science lady is like, okay, but I also have a date tonight and I was gonna get some booty. So this is like a big time, a big important date. Like I've been waiting for a long time. This is date number 3 and you about to, come on
You
now.
getting booty on number 3. All right, girl. She liked that boy.
Listen here, at least he went on 3 dates because they out here wrapping up folks off the bar stool and taking them up to the crib. Right on straight to Pound Town. Tommy shows up while they're having girl talk about how she was gonna get some action. And he don't want to hear about that. He's under pressure with the, do you have a formula? Did you come up with something yet? Tommy is like real pressed about this. Ileana is like, you need to calm down. Take it down a notch because what's gonna happen is people are gonna start noticing that this lady is not around. So we need to figure out, how we gonna handle this. Tommy meets up with JP. They going on a walk. I like his visits with JP. They always give him a moment to, have family time. So JP is like, he want in on the game. He want to do something. He don't want to be no courier. He want to do the easy stuff. Tommy is like, there's no easy stuff. That's not a thing in this lifestyle. He's like, well, don't you like me? You can use the club to like launder the money. Tommy is like,
JP.
Calm down, JP. We're not doing
Y'all need, you have no clue how he gets down.
We're gonna keep doing things the way we've been doing things. Plus, Granny is sick. She was sick before, but apparently she's more sick than she was before. So JP wants to call Kate, and Tommy is like, absolutely not. We're not calling Kate. That's a bad idea. She done already told you the lady was dead. Now you want to bring her back so she can, get in the middle of whatever business is going on. And, so the whole struggle there is Tommy knows Kate. JP does not know Kate. So he wants to know Kate for himself because, you had a bad experience with her. I didn't know her. She gave me a birth, so I feel like I at least deserve the opportunity to get to know her, good or bad. Let me figure it out, because I only know your side, and I agree.
He do, because it's only gonna bug him to death if he don't get to know it, and then he'll see what Tommy been trying to, keep him away from, but at least you'll know. But he needs.
Kate's gonna come to town, and she used to probably.
I want to see Kate.
She used to mess around with Polly or Flynn or one of them niggas.
She messing around with them dudes that's up in the cafe that be over there. Them 2 old guys. She didn't have both of them.
Well, he was knocking down grandma for her mashed potato recipe, so we know.
So come on now.
Somebody around there was getting it from Kate. Look here, Papa Flynn wants security around Claudia. Because he need to know where she at. She been here and there doing all this secret stuff instead of doing what he told her to do, being in the office, cooking the books. She doing too much. She needs security. She like, if you want me to have security, then give me a gun. He's like, you're just a little girl. Little girl, you be too scared to pull the trigger. Too bad he don't know about the body she'd have been burying over there in the woods with time.
Over there burying like a mud last.
Already pulled the trigger, Pops. You might as well give the girl a gun. So Tommy walking down the street and young Dred rolls up on him like he about to get killed. So he gets yoked up in the corner. Tommy is like, why are you following me? Like, who told you to follow me? And young Dred is like, I'm not about to tell you all that. But what I am gonna tell you is watch your back. Keep your piece on you and don't get caught slipping. And I'm like, I feel like he gotta watch his back anyway. Everywhere he go, somebody is after Tommy. Served.
So I wonder why If he hate his father so much, why are you so invested in Tommy?
I don't think he hates his father.
He just tearing up his father's shit for no reason.
I don't think it's hate. I think he somehow wants his attention and he don't know how to do it. And who knows, like that mama probably told him that his father left him. You know what I'm saying? He don't know, just like JP, he don't know that side of the story. He only know the side of the story with the baby mama told him. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So he's seeing for himself and the whole, you know, attacking his club. I guess it's just him trying to get attention, him trying to, you know, who knows?
Clearly.
I guess we'll find out. But for whatever reason, he know that's his family and he not trying to see him die. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he knows that Tommy is his uncle, but he does know that Tommy is his father's
something.
They got something, you know. So Ileana and Claudia meet up at Claudia's crib. Claudia trying to get the tea on Tommy. Like, what is he like? Where has he always been like this? Are you and Tommy like smashing? She ain't get a chance to answer that question before a herd of girls came out the elevator. They walking in there like cattle, just 40 girls all at one time. How big was that elevator? They just all smushed in there.
Right.
To come into Claudia's condo, penthouse, whatever that is she got up there. They out there, you know, these are the girls, these are the Team Dahlia kissing team. These girls are to go out to the club, be sexy, and kiss all the folks with the Dahlia on you.
I don't want that job. Ain't the coronavirus out here?
Girl, they just be out here kissing strangers.
I don't want that job.
Don't come at me with some glittery, glowy stuff on your lips. And then you just gonna kiss me with it?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No,
Well,
thank
they were given a speech, told what to do. This is why you get this much Dahlia, because if you get caught, it's not enough to get you in real trouble. If you get caught, here's this lawyer's number. Don't call me, call this number. You won't be in trouble. So they got a little street team. Claudia pulls one of the girls aside and she whispering to her about how she wants her to approach Victor or have someone approach Victor. And Ileana, like, she peeping what's going on. She not saying nothing, but she peeping. Back at the lab, homegirl's trying to figure out still how we gonna make this happen. What do you need to do? What ingredient is like interfering with the process? And a girl said it's the glow. So Tommy was like, well, take that shit out. Take the glow out. And the doctor is like, well, then what's gonna make it special?
right.
Tommy's like, the high is what makes it special. I'm gonna go ahead and agree with Tommy. I don't think any of those people give a damn about the glow. That was just some extra shit.
It was the glow. The glow is for the rich people. This is for the crackhead.
Well, and he was explaining like you're doing too much, like you're trying to make it glow, but you also like leaving a footprint so that it's easier to find you because you know your shit glows. That's one of those things that's like setting it too much apart from whatever everything else is going on. They like, okay, but whatever, but this shit is supposed to be high class and you're making it just regular. It's not gonna be fun anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So Tommy and Ileana like have a private conversation. He's telling her like just how he been working for somebody like his whole life, and this is like his chance to finally have his own. And you know, she's like, you got it, you know, but you got to chill. Cause this science thing, like it takes time. The science lady is under pressure. They don't know where she at. People gonna be looking for her. You can't rush it. If you rush it, you're gonna mess it up. Like it's
gonna be a mess.
It's gonna be a mess. It's not gonna work. And you know, he's anxious. He's anxious to have power. The power is like, you know, money, power,
money, power, and powder.
Yeah.
I like that song. Can I say that? I do. When that come on, I just let it play like I used to let.
I like that. I like the theme song.
It's a nice feel. Yeah, it matched Tommy. I like it.
Well, they decided to let the doctor go on the professor, whatever she is, the chemist. They've decided to let her go on her date. However, she didn't know Eliana was going. So that's a bummer. Before Eliana bounced with the professor, she told Tommy, like, Claudia over there doing side deals. I heard her talking to one of them girls about, her brother. So your girl is, she's slipping. She's doing too much too. So he told her, let me know where they at so I can see, what they got going on. And then they go on a date. So back at the club, it's party time. Victor's sitting up there sad, texting Gloria. She's not answering. So while he's sitting there getting drunk and being depressed, he gets kissed by Dahlia.
Mm.
And you know what happened? You get kissed by Dahlia.
Instantly, whoof.
Boom. He's in a trance.
I'd be so scared that give me a heart attack. I don't want no mess like that.
I don't want some stranger kissing me with some chips.
I don't know if my heart could take that.
You know what's funny? We went to me and Trisha. We went out to eat the other day, and we went to Cheesecake Factory. And every time I go there, I eat outside. We always eat outside. But when you're inside and everybody's standing in line and waiting on the table, and it's kind of dim and dark in there, and I'm like, I don't even like being in there. Like, not like I used to. You know what I'm saying? Pre-COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Now I go in there, leave my name, get my little, give them the phone number so they can text me, and then I go back out and wait for them to call, to text me that my typo is ready. So for them to be all up in that steamy hot club, rubbing all up on each other with no mask on and
No, thank you.
strangers, it just is like.
Yeah, no, thank you.
It was the Dahlia that got you done.
It wasn't that I got them in that club. They weren't thinking about it. They was straight.
It's nasty. I can't. So CBI, they downtown, they had another club acting stupid. Young boy, he drunk, he's silly, he acting like he ain't never been nowhere before.
How old is he? 16, 15? How old is this little boy? Because he acting like a little baby.
Yeah, he taking selfies, trying to, like homeboy over there, that just got killed over at, Tariq school. Always taking pictures and posting stuff. They acting like he ain't never seen a woman before. It was just lame. So they're in the VIP watching this fool act a fool, getting drunk, doing too much. I guess Chi-Town is supposed to be his babysitter. They asked him where was Young Dre. He said he been texting this dude all day, but he ain't heard back from him. But that's not true. He decided he's gonna go rogue and do things on his own. Some girl walks up and Jadar sends everyone away. He needs a minute with this girl, and of course he gets kissed by Dahlia. Everybody getting kissed. He definitely don't need it. Gerard don't, because he gets high on his own supply.
Jannard.
Yes.
Now his heart for real should have just, I don't even know how his heart is taking anything else. He getting high every episode.
Yeah, now he's high on Dahlia, so he's losing it. Back at the barbershop, Diamond and old girl are bonding over when she was a little girl, and her father used to take her to the barbershop on Saturday, and blah, 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 and she's gonna raise her. And then they smash, like he gets booty right there in the chair at the barbershop, which, I mean, all right, but.
That's hot. But I don't like her.
Right, because it's some bullshit in the game.
Yeah, I didn't trust her.
I can't see, this is the thing, I can't see, he can't be that mesmerized, like he just met this girl. He should be a little bit skeptical, you know what I'm saying?
He should have been.
You would think. Tommy takes JP to the club because he wants to see what's going on with, you know, Claudia and why she got her brother over there and what's happening with that. JP is the most awful person to take to the club. He was not having any fun. He asked too much questions. How come we didn't just go to the liquor store? What are we doing over here? And he's just a whole buzzkill at the club. JP. Well, it wasn't a gay club. I can see why he wasn't into it.
Yeah, I'm like, JP ain't feeling that.
Yeah. So he's bored. Tommy wasn't thinking. Tommy didn't care. He was just there to see what was up. And then he sees the old girl kiss Victor with the Dahlia. Now he think Claudia playing him. Well, she was with that, but she
was.
You know.
But what was her purpose? She just wanted her brother to try it so he could see what he missing out on. I didn't understand that. What was her purpose to give it?
It's on her own power struggle, like trying to show them, like, see, I'm out here. I got the hottest thing on the street. You know, she trying to, show him up basically.
Girl.
She asked him initially to be a part of it, and he turned her down, told her no. So now she's on some, I'm gonna show you. But again, that's the kind of stuff that gets you in trouble. You ain't focused. You playing games and instead of doing it. Understand the assignment. That was not part of the assignment.
Just like your ass got in trouble with old boy. What was his name? Kept calling last week.
Reggie.
Reggie. You're talking about Reggie was a friend.
And damn near got killed. Well, Janard is back at the club. He in the car getting booty. So now he getting booty on Dahlia. He really gone. He's gone. Meanwhile, Dred rolls up. They standing outside the club. He rolls up and stuck a punch Young Boy right upside the head because Young Boy been doing all this posting and ain't telling him what's going on. Young Boy has decided he is no longer part of the program. It's my cousin. It's my connect. You out, I'm in. So Young Boy done pulled a gun on Young Dred right in the middle of the street. Shy over there, freaking out, like, are you out of your mind? You need to put the gun away. Please put the gun away.
Dummy in front of everybody. Stupid.
Everybody. Y'all about to, because he, like Diamond, has been locked up. Like, y'all don't even know. But for them, they like, we won't even get no time. Going to Julie, that's easy.
Right.
Okay. If they don't put you in Julie, though, what if they don't? Y'all think y'all got it all figured out. So Chi-Town sends Young Dred, like, you get out of here. Take your behind home. Whatever y'all fighting about, it's not that important. Young boy, he barely could stand up on 2 feet. So not only do you pull a gun out in the street, you drunk as hell. Then some chick rolls up and Chi-Town leaves him standing there. It's the same chick that Young Boy was falling out over in the club. Now, Chi walked away with her. So I guess he gonna get booty in the car too. I don't know what's happening.
I guess, child.
But it changed from when I was in there.
That was a strip club though, so I'm sure it goes down.
Was it a strip club? I didn't see no strip.
When they first walked in, I thought that was a strip club. Didn't they have a chick?
I thought they were just like those dancers. Sometimes the clubs be having those dancers like cage dancers and stuff, but they don't really be stripping. They just be dancing.
They was in a strip club.
Maybe.
Boy had never been in one before.
No, maybe that's why he was acting a damn fool like that.
Yes, because they was up in the strip club getting it in.
Well, Tommy pulls up at the lab and he sees Claudia's security outside, so he has to kill these 2 niggas because they found out something they ain't supposed to have found out. Now he's really mad because he thinks she's trying to play him and she got security outside. So he goes inside snapping on her, like.
Look what you made me do. You didn't make me kill these folks.
And she did. Well, she didn't, but that's what happened.
He wouldn't have been following her. Yeah, ultimately it was her fault. Yes.
Well, she should learn how to lose them. Her daddy already said he wanted security on her. She should have assumed she was being followed. But anyway, he was like, you making moves without me, and I'm not feeling that. And, she was like, I was just trying to send my brother a message. I wasn't trying to go behind her back. And so he like if I can't trust you, then all of this stuff is like, we're not doing any of this. So she's like, I promise I won't do it again. I'll be good. And he's like, all right, well, come on, because we got bodies to bury. I had to kill these niggas now. We gotta go back to the woods and bury these bodies.
Oh,
So we find out that Diamond's new boo, she's a reporter looking for a story. Her and her girl meet up and they're discussing how she's gonna get all the information about, the drug game. That's what she thought she was doing, but now her girl is like, no, that's not the story. The story is Diamond and the rise and fall of the drug lord, and is he back in the game or not? You better not share all that information. Hopefully he put it on her enough for her to keep her mouth shut, because she seems a little torn.
that is the dumbest thing. What reporter goes undercover and do all of that just for a story on the dope dealer? Like, I wouldn't, you could not convince me that would have been a good thing to do.
To give some booty to the person.
And then y'all got the black girl doing it. Girl, you could have went and did that. No, you ain't finna play me like that.
It sounds like you want some die.
Hey, come on. I'm okay. I'll go do it. Get out of here.
All I can say is, maybe she enjoyed them thick old thighs enough to keep her mouth shut. She
Girl.
seems like she's on the fence about the story, but right now she says she's gonna do it. Janara comes to Diamond with Dahlia. This is the greatest thing since, no, it was just like G Money. It was just like when G Money brought Nino Brown the crack. And Diamond was like, no, I don't know nothing about this. Like, the thing is, Diamond says no, instead of saying, well, let's see, let's talk about it. And Gerard is like, yes, without, thinking about anything. He just had the greatest high of his life. But what Diamond is saying is makes sense. Like, we don't know nothing about it. We don't know how to cut it. We don't know nothing. Like, calm down a little bit. And so Janard is like, are you saying no because you don't want to do it, or are you just like sprung on a new pussy? I don't know how that played into the conversation. Like, we just want to make fun of him because he gets a little action. I don't know what it is. Victor meets up with Flynn. He's sad about Gloria. I don't know what he thought his daddy was gonna say. His father was pretty much like, well, you got a long life petty. So it'll be all right. Victor is like, no.
Yeah. Come on, y'all don't know why we go to him? Why do we go to him?
Why do we go to him with that? Because he does not care at all. So Diamond meets up with Tommy at the little diner. They don't like Tommy at that diner. Every time Tommy asks for something, he can't even get a coffee in there. That man hates him. But Diamond brings well, first he tells him, like, I heard word on the street is Walter was out here taking out serves. So, Tommy is like, well, good. Maybe he'll go ahead and finish the job we started.
Right.
And then he brings up the Dahlia, and what do you know about this? And Tommy plays dumb, like he don't know, what it is. And he's like, Diamond is giving him the vibe, but I might want to know what it is. And Tommy is like, I want to stay to the old school stuff, like, just the regular. And Diamond's like, no, I think usually I do. But this might, change the whole game. And it's like, he said no, but then he went and thought about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just gonna say yes immediately, Janard. I need to write it and see if it's, a thing. So Diamond might be interested in Dahlia. Now I'm wondering, does this mean that Tommy and Diamond are again gonna pair up and work together? Because Tommy definitely needs people that he can trust on his team, but he can't trust Janard, so that can be a problem. But he needs distribution, and CBI got that.
CBI, if they got them little boys, they need distribution too, because they got some little fools on their team. I'm like, where the real men at? You just keep little boys around.
No, you got a bunch of cannons running around shooting up.
Right, right. Come
How
on
about
now.
they wanna be a courier?
I'm
No,
glad to see
courier needs to
Chi-Town,
look
but he
like-
just got out too.
Like the professor, or one of them floozies that came through there with the powder on their lips. That's what the courier needs to look like. Preferably a white one, so when she get pulled over, she don't get locked up.
Cause she won't get pulled over, but okay. Mm.
Whatever works. So CBI meets up with Cockeye, Indiana. I don't know where this dude was looking, but he seems like somebody obviously easy to catch if he gets into some trouble. So he's like, CBA, I finally came over here to do some work, and Jannard is like, no, this ain't CBI business. This is just me business. I'm doing this on my own. Chi-Town still side-eyeing the whole situation, like, I'm a roll with it, but I don't know about it. And Cockeye over here seems to be like somebody, I can't do business with somebody I can't look at directly. Seems like somebody
No,
I ain't gonna be able to work with. But Jannard is so hot to do business, he done gave us do some bricks to move over in Indiana on GP. And see, next time I come through, we won't have to go through all of this. So Jannard took a job based on young boy and his.
that's
drunk-
that's what I'm saying. Now, what kind of sense do that make? Then you meet old boy and you still be like,
You got the sky on one side and the ground on the other side.
no, no. No sense.
Oh, well. Well, back at the lab, jackpot, we got it, y'all. We got the cheap ass Valiant. It's gonna take a team of scientists to figure out how to undo this one. So she good. So not only is she good, pass the pipe. Everybody, we finna try this to see if it's really all of that. Everybody hit it. We all got a straw. We hit that shit. What happens? 4, 3, 2. That's it.
So that one, it take a minute.
It take a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, science lady says she'll be back tomorrow. Don't even worry about it. I'll be back tomorrow. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you gotta do that. You gotta agree to come back tomorrow because otherwise, might catch you some dive. So that's dope, y'all. That's it. That's all for Tommy. Once again, we don't have D, so I'm gonna just tell you, smash
Do we
the thumbs
have
up
D?
We don't have the.
button.
See?
Subscribe to our channel. Hit the thumbs up button, ring the notification bell.
You gotta say it then. You don't.
Maybe I'm not doing it right. That's why we need you, D. Are you gonna do it?
Smash that thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.
Oh.
All right, y'all. See you on the next one.
Bye.